know. We should have brought one. Okay.
Uh,
Wait on. Hey guys, welcome to sportsbookreview.com. We are just about to welcome a very special guest, a founding member of Team Bankroll. It's been a great 2 days for us, I have to say, on the betting front. That Egypt goal. Alex versus the world won. Yes. I think, what did I go? 2 out of 3 today. Colombia let me down. 2 out of 3. You went, what did you go?
2 out of 3 with my banker, 2.35, over 2.5 goals in Poland versus Senegal. Yeah.
Yeah. And yesterday, 3 out of 3. So we're feeling pretty good. It's
me 3 out of 3. You 4 out of 4.
Oh yeah, 4 out of 4. No, I stand corrected. But I tell you what, if you guys head on over to sportsbookreview.com/World Cup 2018, you will see the results. I will update them. The guests, which I have yet to put on, are actually leading. They're up 4 units.
4.4.
4.4 units. Our guests.
Yeah.
Hey, we got some pretty good guests. And I tell you what, we've got an awesome guest lined up right now. So I'm going to introduce right now Bernardo Baltazar, known as the king of the Asian handicap. Bernardo, good to see you.
Hello, guys. How are you? And congrats for the badge today. An amazing day for sure. Like 4 in 4 for you and 3 in 4 for Alex. Amazing. And that call on Poland versus Senegal, both teams to score.
We went. Yeah, I know. Not a bad. That was all good. No, it's been a good couple of days, and I'm hoping now that we're on a run and we're going to keep on continuing. I have to say, Bernardo, you're looking really good. How is life treating you?
Thank you very much. You are looking very good too. Life is going good. Of course, that it's normal. About the last couple of days, they were completely against the bookies because the results were very favorable to punters. And today that over 2.5 on Poland, and yesterday the England goal on the last minute, incredible.
Yeah,
incredible stuff.
Yeah,
but I think that Senegal, like both teams to score in all their games, for me above 1.9 is a call always. They are very good offensively. Very good offensively, and then like it's an African team, and defensively like it's always like difficult to maintain their focus during the 90 minutes. So both teams to score around 1.9. If you want an advice from me, well, it's a good call for the rest of their game.
Yeah, and they're fast as well. You know, trying to keep up. Poland trying to keep up with the pace there. Fast players, very energetic. It was a great game to watch. How's the World Cup been treating you? We've had obviously the first round. A lot of sort of really upset, low-scoring affairs. What was that statistic saying? A sort of a scoreless draw at half-time?
Also, 2 matches today, draw at half-time from 2 from 3. So I think that it's about 11 from 17 or from 18. Draw at half-time till now. So it's an interesting bet to take in consideration.
Yeah, and for those joining the shows, this is Alex from Need for Tips, co-hosting for the World Cup group stage matches, and absolutely delighted to have him on. And of course, Bernardo. So Portugal, I have to say, you must be pretty proud with your main man, Ronaldo.
Yes, he carried completely the team on his back versus Spain. Of course, it was amazing. The draw is very important on that game, because then now we have to face Morocco's, which 1.7 is a good price to back Portugal. And Iran, which is coached by a Portuguese guy, is extremely defensive. You're going to put like 11 men behind the ball. But I believe that Spain and Portugal have enough weapons to go through.
Yes.
About the trends on this World Cup, it has been incredible. With this like last penalty of Egypt, we have 9 penalties in 15 games, if I'm not in error. It's absolutely incredible. Then we have the World Cup with more goals by dead ball. So corners and free kicks, incredible. Loads of goals by corners and free kicks. So 39 goals or 40 goals, if I'm not in error, in 15 games. So amazing statistics. Of course, that the results are a bit tricky. Loads of favorites, special South American teams. Colombia didn't won. Argentina, Brazil, and also Uruguay just scored on last seconds. So, but I believe that they can turn around on this second.
Do you think that it's good to bet a penalty in the match with existing of VAR, with the VAR being included in the World Cup? Because I think that the VAR right now, I think from 9 penalties, 5 or 6 were from after the video assistant referee was triggered, you know. So I think, me personally, I think that is a good trend, and the special markets on every match, to be a penalty in the match is at 2.5, something like that.
Yes, or even higher. I think that of course, for a referee, when you have someone over you advising you that there was something strange on that play, definitely the responsibility is completely different. So it's more easy that if you're going to review a play, it's easiest to score a penalty, especially because you have very the so teams of different levels. So you have very quality players, and it's normal that they can create penalties as Ronaldo did, for example.
Yeah. What time are the games? What time's the first game being played where you are?
2 p.m.
2
So
p.m.,
tomorrow,
nice.
for example, Portugal at 2 p.m.
Live.
Nice.
It's good
Oz,
for
6 o'clock in the morning.
I know, for the first beer is definitely better here.
Yeah. All right, listen, let us crack on. We have 3 games. Friday's plays Nigeria versus Iceland, Group D, Brazil versus Costa Rica, Group E, Serbia, Switzerland, Group E. Straight after filming, I'm going to update the profit and losses, but do check where it stands now. But the guests it's not added right now, but they're on 4.4 units of profit. I'm sure Bernardo has got some nice bets up his sleeve to boost that profit up. But let us start. Powered by Bet365. You guys do not have an account. We've got Team Bankroll's link in the description. So sign up and hopefully enjoy some profit. Okay, read the outright. Nigeria versus Iceland. Iceland 2.7, Nigeria 2.9, and the draw 3.2. Iceland, we saw tremendous defensive abilities here. They're going to try and contain this match. I think it could be a low scoring affair. I've sort of like set my bets to that. What are you going with, Bernardo?
From the 3 games, definitely this is the hardest one to predict for me. I like very much the Iceland team, I have to say. They are a very energetic team. They are completely fighters, completely Vikings there. They play with their soul during 90 minutes. I love that kind of style. They are they are warriors inside the pitch. But play a draw no bet on their side. Their quality is very doubtful. Even Nigeria is not being like extremely strong. For me, I can see no value backing Iceland as favorites on this game because they are favorites at this point. So for this match, I brought you guys a different bet, a special bet on a special market, which is the offsides market. Yeah, I believe that Nigeria, the way they play and the long balls that they're gonna try to put on their back, and also because like Senegal, they also have like some fast-paced guys. I believe that this odd is wrong, and you can find it. Most offsides most offsides for Nigeria 2.5. I believe that it's a very good play for this game.
Wow,
Because
that's a great bet, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Love the special markets. I thought that Bernardo is the king of the Asian handicap, you know. But now he's coming with the special markets. He seems like he learned a lot over the years in another country.
Yes, everything changes. So everything changes. So and this kind of game for me is the one to pass on the Asian handicap market.
Yeah.
Because if I had to choose a side, of course I would choose Iceland. It would be more comfortable beside of their fight spirit during the 90 minutes. Because if they concede a goal, they're gonna fight with all their weapons during the match. But I'm not sure if it's enough value to do that around 1.85 on a draw no bet. It doesn't worth my money there.
Yeah. I've got a couple of bets I'll run through for you guys before deciding, but let's see what you've got up your sleeve.
So I did my lessons for today because I know that we are talking with the king of the Asian handicap. So most of my tips are from the Asian handicap market. Starting with this match, I think that, how you like to say it, it will be a cagey match. Very intense, very good defensive sides. Most of all, Iceland, rock solid defenders, fully packed with great athletes. So I think that I'm expecting a low scoring affair.
Yeah.
So I'm going under 2 on the Asian handicap, under 2 goals on the Asian handicap at 1.8.
Wow, very low scoring affair.
Yeah, I don't know if Bernardo likes that.
Yes, I like it. I think that if there is a way to play it here, would be Asian 0 or Asian handicap 0 or draw no bet for Iceland, and under 2.0 probably, in my opinion. Because both are low-scoring teams, but 2 goals is also expectable. For example, if Nigeria scores on this game, I believe that like Iceland will try with everything. Yeah. It's going to be like, because it's very important, and I can see also Nigeria being solid defensively. So I prefer to stay away from it. But if I would play it, I would play as Alex and also with the draw no bet on Iceland. But it's not enough value for me. So that's the reason why I did a good research for you, and this one, most offsides on Nigeria. Nice. I like it.
Nice. I'm going for, these are my 3 bets that I like for the match. Of course, the first one, so Captain and Obvious bet, under 2.5 goals, 1.67. Now that's low. Draw at half time. 2. I think the first part of the match, as I like to say it, cagey.
Yeah. Yes,
cagey. I think that they'll both, counter each other out. Then the other one that I think I'm going to go for, which is the highest scoring half to be the second. I think that, they both are going to come in quite defensively, and then I think it's going to break down in the second half. And I think my bet is going to be the second half being the highest scoring half at 2.25. What do you think about that one, Bernardo?
I think it makes sense. Definitely, it makes sense. The draw of time, it's a good bet on these kind of games. Also on another game that we're going to preview today, I think that draw of time is quite interesting, especially around those kind of prices.
Yeah.
Because on a KG match, basically, after a draw on the first game versus Argentina, a draw is not bad for Iceland on this one. So, of course, then they have to face Croatia, and Croatia is definitely much more stronger than them. But if they can grab a point here, well, then they have 90 minutes to decide their luck. So they won't be upset with the draw. So that's the reason why I don't like the
straight outright.
To win this game. Yes, definitely. They are comfortable.
All right. Moving on now, Brazil versus Costa Rica. Brazil 1.18, draw 7.5, Costa Rica 21. Those odds with Bet365. You want to check out the latest odds, hit the link. It's right at the top of the description box. Take you to Team Bankroll's Bet365. Brazil's scoring power hasn't quite kicked in yet. I think we're hoping to see more when this team plays. They're favored to win the World Cup, and against Costa Rica we should see some more goals. Costa Rica obviously failing to impress there with a 1-0 loss to Serbia, but we were sort of under the impression that definitely after they brought out a few more players, Costa Rica seemed to pick up pace, but it was all a little too late. Be interested to see what the starting 11 will be for Costa Rica, but Brazil are really in a class of their own here. Start us off, Alex. Brazil versus Costa Rica from Group E.
Yeah, Neymar just came off training today with an ankle knock. I don't know if he will play tomorrow on Friday against Costa Rica tomorrow. Not tomorrow. But I think that even without him, they should be very strong against the Costa Rican side that are really, really poor. I'm sorry to say that, but they didn't show nothing. Maybe 20 minutes in the last 20 minutes of the game against Serbia, but that time Serbia let them play because they were already up 1-0. So I think that Brazil should bounce back after the 1-1 draw against Switzerland and comfortably win this match. This is also my banker for Friday matches. Brazil minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.6.
There you go, Asian handicap again. You did come prepared. Bernardo, are you looking to the Asian handicap here for a bit of money?
We are on the same page, and I think that we have also the same bet about Costa Rica, because I saw one of your videos with prop bets, and I did two prop bets this World Cup before it starts, and one of those, I think that if it's not Stuart, it's Alex. It's Costa Rica to end bottom.
It's me.
Yeah, all right. So that is, I also has that bet, and I think that it got landed easily because Costa Rica had an amazing Cinderella story a few years ago, but nowadays they are older, and the potential of their football, even the players didn't very good seasons. For example, Brian Ruiz that plays in Portugal, had a horrible season, and also Egypt. The other prop bet was Egypt when Salah was injured. Egypt under 3.5 goals in the World Cup. Let's see how it goes with Saudi Arabia, because now they score one, and Saudi Arabia is a weak side. But about this match, I'm on the same page. Brazil minus 175 on Asian handicap, around 1.9, definitely. I believe that they also gonna start winning the game very soon. With Neymar or not, this Brazil has a very good pace. It's true that they considered the draw versus Switzerland, and then they never managed to score the second goal. But the game was full of chances, and if there is another game full of chances as the other one, then I believe that they're gonna win comfortable by 3 goals versus this Costa Rica. So I believe that have them winning at halftime is also nice.
Yeah.
And if for live play, if they are winning by 1 goal after 60 minutes, I think that this Costa Rica team is also old at this point, and back Brazil to win, even if they are already winning at 60 minutes, I think they can score on the last 30 minutes of the game.
Yeah. So what do you're doing Brazil minus 1.75?
Yes, that one is the main one. Definitely, yes, 1.9.
Yeah, I two bets. I like. I definitely like the way you guys are going with that. Brazil minus 1.5. I've got over 2.5 goals, 1.77. Pretty impressed by that. Also, Brazil to win to 0, 1.67. I like both of those bets. I'm still deciding. I'm going to go with the higher odds there. Over 2.5 goals, 1.77. But I don't know. Do you think Navas will cause a bit of problems to Brazil strikers?
I think they are too strong. They are very used to goalkeepers as Navas. Of course, Navas is of extremely good quality, a top star on Costa Rica team. But a defense can't be measured only by Navas. And with Firmino, Jesus, Neymar, Coutinho, come on. In my opinion, going to be. Of course, that we can't say that's going to be like completely trash. But if the first goal comes early, they won't forgive if they forgive versus Switzerland, in my opinion.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Over 2.5 goals, 1.77. Obviously, you mentioned some of Brazil's strikers. Anytime goal scorer. Now, you're saying Neymar is not going to play.
No. I think that we should skip Neymar's market for the top for the anytime goal scorer. We should look more into Gabriel Jesus there, or Coutinho again with a brilliant shot from outside the box. I think that maybe it was one, or not, let's say the most, but the best, but it was one of the best goals from the first round, together with, if I remember correct, the goal of Mexico's, if I remember correct.
Nacho,
I don't remember
from Spain.
Spain, yeah.
Nacho.
Yeah, we expect a lot of goals from Brazil. At least me, I'm expecting a lot of goals from Brazil. I'm sorry for Costa Rica. I know that Costa Rica will let's say that they need to attack in order to win the 3 points.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they will be able. I think that they will still have a defensive approach, because the smaller sides, even if they need the 3 points, tends to have this defensive approach against huge teams like Brazil, you know.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to add another one as well. I'm adding Brazil to win to nil as well to my.
Both of them. You're going strong.
We were talking about this, weren't we? It was like it's like the gamblers. Yeah, it's like all or nothing. Brazil to win to nil 1.67, and the over 2.5 goals at 1.77. I just got a message as well. We're saying, somebody said, how are we doing in terms of profit? I can tell you the updated as we speak. Alex sits minus 1.9, guests plus 4.4, me plus 0.5, slightly just in profit, and Team Bankroll minus 1.6. So it's tough for us as well.
Listen, I was minus 8.5 2 days ago.
Yeah.
After the first matches of this World Cup. But I'm getting there, you know, little by little.
Yeah, it's the first round is always tough, so don't worry, there's plenty of games, and we're going to do this. Serbia versus Switzerland now, Group E. Switzerland 2.62, Serbia 3.1, draw 3.1, those odds with Bet365. Serbia obviously managed their narrow win against Costa Rica. Switzerland just showed how sort of organised, disciplined against Argentina. It is a must-win for them, a must-win for both, really. Serbia, though, are top of the group, Group E. Starting with you, Alex, what do you like here?
Yeah, I love Serbia. I love their quality. Also Switzerland, they don't have big stars, but they act as a team. But I think that Serbia are a little bit better than Switzerland. So I'm taking Switzerland with draw no bet at 2.1. I don't think that they will lose this match, and I think that Switzerland should go for the 3 points, and Serbia are deadly on the break. They have some great quality from the midfield and up. Absolutely amazing. Great skills. I love them. And this is what I'm taking. Serbia draw no bet 2.1.
Yeah. I find this match tough. Bernardo, how did you get on? Was this a tough match to cap?
Yes, it is too tough. It is too tough. It's in my opinion, like this game gonna decide who's going through also on this group, and together with Brazil, in my opinion, of course. And both teams are leveled. Switzerland did very well. Just by curiosity, on the last 3 years, Portugal just lost a game during the 90 minutes and was versus the official game. And it was versus these guys during the group stage. So they are not such an easy team to pass them. Serbia, as Alex said, also has plenty of guys full of quality. But I believe on a cagey match here. Yeah. During the 90 minutes, if I had to call anything on this game, would be the draw at halftime. But I believe it's going to be like a tricky game. Full of intensity, very played on the midfield. So again, and since I already let an Asian handicap, like just to because of the kingdom of the previous years, I'm gonna let another parallel bet here. So over 3.5 cards in the game, 182.
You whipping out the prop bets, nice.
I hate the fact that everybody's against me on this one. Anas is saying Switzerland, draw no bet for me. Okay, like John Smith, Serbia versus Switzerland, both team to score. I think that that's a winner tip also. Yeah, Switzerland. I saw another guy saying about Switzerland. I still fancy Serbia. I don't know. I love them. I really liked their performance in the first match.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't say to me that you're against me also.
No. Okay. No, this is the one actually. I did as we were doing our research this morning. I did run a couple by. I was like, oh, what do I get some value in this one, because I'm staying away from the outrights. To be honest with you, I definitely like the draw no bet option. If you're going to play either side, I wouldn't jump straight in. I think it's going to be a cagey match, like I like to say, and the bookies have got that covered, 1.58. Also with you, draw on half-time, Bernardo, 1.96. Kind of a touch of value here, there to be a draw after 30 minutes, 1.6. Yeah. I definitely think it'll be draw. I thought that was a great if you want to bump up your racket.
I think that both teams have good midfielders. Serbia even better. Serbia even better, in my opinion. I believe that they can hold the match. So the points are very important at this point, because Switzerland they grab a point from Brazil, and Serbia at the moment has 3 points that they won versus Costa Rica. So if Serbia win here, like they are going through. So I really believe that this can end not only at halftime or at 30 minutes, as you are saying, as also on the end of 90 minutes. This can end in the draw, in my opinion.
Yeah. So you're expecting like a 0-0 draw?
A 0-0 draw or 1-1, something close to that. Not many goals. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Yeah. But more than that, I believe that both they are very intense players on midfield. Also, the fullbacks of Switzerland, they are very offensive and they create many faults by they concede many faults, so they suffer many faults from their opponents. So the line over 3.5 cards, it's quite interesting.
Yeah. I have to say, loving Anes's. What about no goal to be scored in the first 32 minutes at 1.85? Absolutely awesome. My bet is goal in both halves, no, 1.73.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of a prop bet.
Yeah, that's
looking out the special markets now. I have to say though, Anes has trumped that one. No goal to be scored in the first 32 minutes. I think that's awesome.
Also, Barcelona is on both teams to score at 2.06 there.
Wow.
A lot of people are Switzerland draw double chance and both teams to score at 2.6.
Wow.
No, Barcelona, I hate that one because I'm on Serbia with Drono.
All right, listen, guys, we have to wrap up the show. We're about to head into Alex versus the world. But I'm going to start with you, Bernardo. Just tell us each of your plays and then your banker, the best bet of the day.
So Serbia versus Switzerland, over 3.5 bookings or cards during the game, 182. Brazil, Asian handicap minus 175, around 190. So, and the other one, Nigeria versus Iceland, definitely the hardest one to call. So a really prop bet, because this is really a parallel prop bet. So most offsides in the game, Nigeria 2.5.
Yeah.
All right. And what was your banker?
My banker, going for over 3.5 cards on Serbia versus Switzerland.
Sweet. All right. What have you got?
I really like the style of Bernardo with these prop bets, offsides, cards, bookings, you know. We have to look at all the lines. And if when you're betting offsides and yellow cards, you should know something about football or soccer, not just to bet from stats, you know. So we know how many matches Bernardo have seen in his life and how he loves these prop bets. I'm going for Brazil minus 1.5, my banker at 1.6, Nigeria versus Iceland under 2 goals on the Asian handicap at 1.8, Serbia with draw no bet against Switzerland at 2.1.
Alrighty, there we go in the bag. Nigeria versus Iceland, high scoring half being the second, 2.25. Brazil versus Costa Rica. I suppose I have to pick one. Well, no, Brazil to win 0 and the over 2.5 goals. No, I said I was going to do both. Serbia versus Switzerland, goal in both halves, no, at 1.73, with my banker being Brazil to win 0 at 1.67. But I really like Anes's. What about no goal to be scored in the first 32 minutes, 1.85? An absolute shrewd bet that be. All right, thank you guys for watching. We're now going to move over to Alex versus the world. A massive thank you to Bernardo. Great to see your face, hear your voice, and for your tips as well. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Co-host
Thank
Alex.
you. Thank you, Bernardo.
Thank you. It was a pleasure as always.